And we're live. I guess I left that on for a little bit long. But hey, 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. Hope you're doing well. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And today I want to talk about being a servant leader a little bit. We want to talk servant leader, but what does that mean? How do you do that? I know it can be a difficulty for Scrum Masters and leaders in general. So I want to talk about that a little bit here. Anyway, and how do you balancing between pestering people and disengaging totally. So there's a middle ground between the two. Anyway, 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And here we talk about Scrum and Agile in a tactical and practical way. I'm a little late today. Just had a lot of things going on. I had to take kids to camp and had to have a tree guy come here at 7 a.m. morning to check out the tree, make sure it's healthy and everything like that. So we're live. We're here tomorrow night again as our Tuesday night, 8 p.m. weekly Agile news program. We're talking about what's going on from job perspective, some companies that are big IT companies. We're going to grow and work on that as we go and different content as we go along, but that'll be on Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Hope to see you there. We're trying this new going live in a couple of different medias at the same time. Hopefully it's all working out okay, and I got the microphone thing working well, and we're going for it. So plus I want to keep this short. Servant leader. Everyone talks about Scrum Masters being servant leader. Well, what does that mean? Does that mean I do everything for everyone else? Do I ask them how are they doing every day of their lives? And when you start doing that, you get into the borderline of pestering people. It's a delicate balance in there where I've had people that were Scrum Masters who thought the way they promoted themselves is they would Scrum Master multiple teams. There's a difficult thing with that. They thought, okay, the team's running by themselves. They don't need me anymore. They can run the daily Scrum. I don't need to facilitate that because they're all off and running. And basically, I just sit back and listen, which is the goal. But you are a team member, and I know they say it's just for the development team, but there are things that the Scrum Master can bring at the end of a meeting if necessary. I said if necessary, if needed, for the team to help them operate. And that's where your servant leadership comes from, which I kind of differ from the Scrum Guide a little bit there. Now, what they would think of, well, they're doing so I don't need to be there and I don't need to attend these meetings and there's a lot more to the Scrum Master part. This is the servant leader part. So you don't want to be in a meeting going, hey, when are you going to get this done? How many more days is it going to take? What's blocked? Are you blocked? What's going on? Things like that. You want to build, and this is why I got to do a Jira show. I mean, I got to do some basic Jira stuff for people. It's amazing how many people don't know how to do these things, but the good ones do. But I'll show some basic stuff. But you want to be able to look to see how the team's going. If stuff is not working, because your part is the flow. This is more like a safe thing. But I believe Scrum Master is also about workflow, helping the work keep flowing through the process, alerting the teams of things they don't see. Because I'm going to be honest with you, if you're a developer, you're head down in your stuff. You don't really observe what's going on around you. And sometimes you need that Scrum Master to bring up those points. Like, is anything, Bob? What are we doing? Because it's taking more than normal, and I haven't heard any chat either in your like Slack or whatever chat channels you have, or I haven't seen anything as far as brought up items in the daily Scrum or just chat in general. And that would leave you, what you're sharing is your observation. So I haven't seen much. Do we need to bring the team together to group and do a little more swarming on this effort? What can I do? Are you waiting for something? And making things are designed to allow you as a Scrum Master to see triggers or things or hints at things going not as well as they could. And we just got to make sure that we're involved. But we don't want to go like every daily Scrum. Are you blocked? What is your blocker? Are you stuck? Because that's annoying, right? You want to listen to what they're saying in the meeting. If they say nothing, if they say repeatedly multiple days, hey, I'm working on this, then you want to introduce your side itself outside of the daily scrum and say, I noticed the past 2 days we've been talking about working on this, and is there anything we can do? You got to think about visibility. Where I have teams that they're burned down charts. They're like, oh, it's good because we get it all done in 2 weeks or a week or whatever. But nobody else has visibility on what's going on the issue, and they can't help you because they can't see it unless they sit there and take some time with that. But you can also go reach out to somebody else and a member of the team on how to do that. Now, how do you get there? You got to develop a rapport with your team. Find some personal stuff. Get that personal note. Every Scrum Master, see, this is where it's difficult. So many Scrum Masters think they should be managing like 2 or 3 teams, which is crazy. Because you got to develop a personal one-on-one with each person on your team. How they're doing. Know what their quirks are. What's their personal life like? I mean, you don't have to get really into the personal life, but is everybody okay? Are they healthy? Are there any issues? You know, things they like, hobbies, so you can develop that rapport with each member of the team. I don't know how you do that with 3 teams, to be honest with you. I mean, you really want to get that rapport with each and every member. Meet with them once a week, a couple times a week, and just have that discussion with them just to know what they're doing. So that is one of the things, how you become a servant leader. You serve them by connecting with each member of the team, if that makes sense to everyone. And then it's not just serving them by saying, oh, do you have a blocker? Do you want me to go fix it? Right? No, it's not that. It's not that. So the way you get there is you engage and don't disengage. You engage by having one-on-one meetings with every member of the team, getting to know them, which is great, and not thinking your job is just to host a daily scrum or your job is just to do the retro. Your job is to get to know what's making everyone click or not click in the team and seeing how things are going and using those metrics to say, here's what I'm seeing. It's not a personal feeling observation. It's a data observation, right? And how do we do that? Because the data makes it more neutral because everyone can see the data. And at some point, putting a way of making it visibility and transparency for the whole team to see. So I wanted to share that with you. I know not enough people talk about it. If you have any questions related to that or any thoughts, feel free to me or comment on the video. I'll get the comments, and we can always talk later on that subject too. So with that, I want to say happy scrumming. Enjoy your Monday, and we'll see you tomorrow and then again tomorrow night. Take care. I'm looking forward to it. Bye. We went dark. All right, I'm back. I'm really going to end it this time, and we're going to give it a second shot. It's funny. You can exit the studio in this program and still be live. I think they should put a bigger warning than what I just did. Anyway, I'm going to end broadcast. See you later. Have a great day. Bye.